And we are live with Blazing Baseball, episode 5. Space City, go for launch. What do you think when you hear those words?
Think about a rocket ship going up to Mars.
Yeah, and that is the new uniform being debuted on 4/20.
420?
Yep.
It's a good date. Remember the date.
Here it is.
It's easy.
We
420.
have Altuve. We have the first look here. Altuve is in the Space City uniform, which will debut on 4/20, and then it'll happen on Monday's home games.
You go Altuve.
Yeah,
He's a model.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the H hat is pretty cool. The Space City title over
I like the
where
socks.
Houston will be.
The socks look like they're on fire. Look like a flame.
Yeah. And that's homage to the old uniforms.
Yep.
And
the old bright orange ones.
according to MLB.com, go for launch. It says the phrase is stitched in Astros orange along the inside of the collar as a contrast reminder for our mission to achieve greatness is go for launch.
Yes, baby.
And so this is Nike's MLB uniform, and we are the second team to have this so far. Nike and MLB partner design jerseys, and the other team that has this is the Washington Nationals. And so yes, we are the second team to launch their uniforms, Nike's uniforms in 2022 for the MLB.
Awesome.
And yeah,
we're gonna play better when we have the new uniforms.
Yeah,
works all the time.
Yeah, when talking about uniforms, I think hopefully one day we can have uniforms not made of polyester.
Yeah,
maybe hemp or cotton or something.
Yeah, the hemp's good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's pretty cool with that right now. And then other news, and also, if you guys make an interesting comment in the chat, we might get to it, depending.
There you go.
If there's a good question or comment.
Yes, sir.
And so, other news around the league, and this is according by MLB.com.
Mm-hmm.
The title is Ohtani obliterates a ball 119.1 miles per hour for the hardest hit of his career.
He's an amazing
and
player.
There's even more incredible great stats being broken in this. So yes, this happened on Sunday's 4-1 loss against the Astros, and
yeah, we still won.
Yeah. And Ohtani had a great play.
Yeah, he's a great player.
And it says it was not only the hardest hit ball of Ohtani's career, but the hardest hit ball by a left-handed batter since StatCat was introduced in 2015.
There you go.
And then
7 years.
Of course, the previous record was also held by Ohtani, who ripped a double that left the bat at 119 miles per hour off Royals right-hander Scott Barlow on April 12th, 2021.
He's a powerful hitter, similar to the Yankee Stanton.
Yep. Ohtani, it says Ohtani, the reigning American League MVP, became just the third player with multiple balls hit at least 119 miles per hour since StatCat was introduced in 2019, joining Yankees slugger Giancarlo Stanton 28 times and Aaron Judge 6 times.
The Judge. There you go.
So then,
the Yankee sluggers are also in that category.
Incredible feat.
All right, I love those stats. We'll keep them coming for you. All right, so good news. Last night, the Astros won the game 4-1. They beat up on the Angels. They were behind in the second inning. Jack Mayfield for the Angels hit a homer, so it was 1-0. But in the fifth inning, Alex Bregman hit an RBI single, got 2 RBIs, drove in Maldonado and Siri, the speedster, making the score 2-1. And then Jeremy Pena scored again with Alex Bregman going to second on a wild pitch. So that made it 3-1 in the eighth. And then Chas McCormick reached on an infield single and Bregman scored. So that made it 4-1, and that's how the game ended up. It was an excellent game for the Astros. Winning pitcher was Jose Urquidy, and the losing pitcher was Jose Suarez for the Angels. Presley got the save, and he has 2 saves now with an ERA of 0, and Urquidy's ERA is 1.8.
Great pitching.
It was great pitching. So I'll go over who had what hits. Siri had 1. Penna, the new shortstop, had 3 hits. He was 3 for 5. He's hot. Bregman was 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Alvarez was hitless. He was 0 for 3. Diaz was 0 for 4. Tucker was 0 for 4. But McCormick in center field, he got a hit. And so we had a total of 7 hits for the game. And that was the same number of hits that the Angels had. However, they only got the 1 run. There were 8 runners left on base for the Astros and 6 left on base, not scoring for the Angels. Urquidy pitched 5 innings. He only gave up 1 run, which was the home run, and only 4 hits. And he had 2 strikeouts and 1 walk. The bullpen was excellent. Each pitcher pitched for 1 inning. Manton, Montero, Neres, and then, of course, Presley got the save. But the bullpen shut them out, and that's how we won the game.
Yep.
Really good pitching for the Astros. Very promising because, you win the World Series with good pitching.
Yep.
There you have it.
And then we are off today, and the projected, pitchers
for Tuesday, not tonight.
Yeah, so we have 2 different sources right now. According to Yahoo Sports, it says Framber Valdez and Madison Bumgarner.
And
then according to MLB.com, so maybe this one who might be more accurate, it says Luis Garcia and Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
And then that will start at 8:40 on Chase Field.
Now, Bumgarner, when they play against Bumgarner, he was at the San Francisco Giants. He won 2 World Series for them. He was the unstoppable pitcher that won 2 World Series for the San Francisco Giants. So we know he's going to be a tough nut to crack for the Astros.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep. And so we have on the DH, we still have Lance.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
Lance McCullers is still on the DH. He's got 6 more days. He's got a right arm strain, but hopefully he's going to come back in 6 days, and we're going to get him back in the starting rotation because we definitely need him to get back in and be effective like last year.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so some interesting stats is Kyle Tucker had
what do you get?
Or he has 2 home runs.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
Kyle Tucker has 1 stolen base right now, and Justin Verlander has 7 strikeouts. Some interesting stats.
Yeah, even though he lost, his WHIP is only 1.20, which isn't bad. He's off to a good start, and I think he's going to win the rest of the game. Here are the batting averages over there.
Batting averages we are 17th with 225, and Diamondbacks are 30th at 129. We are second in runs with 20.
Yes.
Diamondbacks are 17th with 11. We are second in home runs with 8. Diamondbacks are 8th with 4 on base percentage. We're 296. Diamondbacks are 27th on 257. We're third in ERA at 1.8. Diamondbacks are 19th at 4.
4.
And we're 11th in home runs allowed with 3, tied with the Diamondbacks also at
Good
11th.
pitching.
Yep. And so the Yankees unfortunately did lose
What a bummer.
yesterday.
Yanks went down
They can't win them
to
all.
Yanks went down to the Boston Red Sox, unfortunately. Winning pitcher for the Red Sox was Crawford. The losing pitcher was Schmidt for the Yanks. His ERA is 3.38, so it's not too bad. But we took it on the chin, losing 4-3. Stanton had an RBI. Rizzo scored. Judge had a pretty good game. Donaldson had 1 hit. Rizzo had a hit and 2 RBIs. Judge had 2 hits. Stanton had 3 hits. Torres had a hit. Hicks had a hit. Trevino had a hit, and Fayalfa had a hit. So we had 11 hits. We didn't do bad at all on the hitting. We didn't get enough runs coming in with the 3 and taking the loss for a rough end to the 3-game series. So we're still 2-1.
Yep, and the Yankees play today at 6:05 against the Blue Jays at home. They're both 2-1. How you feeling about this game?
I think the Blue Jays are tough this year. So there's no easy games here.
Mm-hmm.
But they are playing at home. And who's chucking tonight?
It looks like, according to Yahoo Sports, may mispronounce this, but for the Blue Jays, it is Yusei Kikuchi.
Kikuchi.
And then for the Yankees, it is Nestor Cortez.
Yeah, Cortez. Let's see how he does. On the injured reserve list, the problem for the Yankees is that Jermaine is on the 60-day disabled list, and Ridings is on the 60-day disabled list. So that's hurting the Yankee pitching a little bit, but hopefully they'll get better, and next month they'll be back.
Yep. And around the league, there is no games live right now, but the first game starts at 1:10 today.
And what's the name of the team, Cole?
In 11 minutes. It is the Cleveland Guardians.
The Guardians
versus the Kansas City Royals.
All right, the Royals. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah.
All the games are good.
And, thinking about all these predictions, the one that you have given and Trevor Plouffe has given.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, your pick is still kind of like in the process of being made because, Trevor Plouffe, he already chose the Brewers and the White Sox.
Right. He picked 2.
Yeah. And you have the Astros/Yankees.
Yeah, that's correct.
Winning over the Dodgers. Do you have an update on that? Do you have a pick now or not yet? And
well,
if you don't, I have my pick actually.
And the Astros looked a little bit better. And of course, they won yesterday, and the Yanks lost to the Red Sox. So it was a tough loss for the Yanks. Mm-hmm. I'm still going to keep with my prediction.
Nice.
Astros, of course, have won another game than the Yanks have. So the Astros are 1 game ahead right now of where the Yankees are.
All right, and then I have my prediction of how this World Series is going to go.
Already?
Yep. It's going to be clearly Houston is going to beat the Braves.
The Braves are going to beat the Dodgers.
In 7 games.
All right. I'm going to get them back. Get them back. Payback time.
Oh, yeah.
We just got to wait till October.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun ride until we get there, fans.
Yep. And anything else you want to add?
I want to tell everybody we had our anniversary yesterday. Susie, Mama, and I have been married now. We've been together 32 years, and it's a good thing. God bless family.
Oh, yes. Yep. God bless family.
There you go.
All right. Until next time on Blazing Baseball.
Blazing Baseball.
Peace.
Peace out. How many minutes?